Oh, we're live. Welcome to the show. Semi Sports Show. Friday Rewind. Live here, December 2nd. Welcome to the end of the year. The beginning of the end of Raymond's life, I'm assuming. Speaking of life, is this real life? Is this real life as a Patriots fan? I asked the question in the old kid who lost his tooth, internet 1.0 fashion. Is this real life? It feels like it. It feels like it. We'll talk about it later on the show with our Patriots reaction. But as we always do, we're going to start with some opening takes. And today we're going to start with the bot himself, the bottom of the totem pole of dumb, Dr. Big Mac, the obvious one. Give us what you got.
Thank you, Richard. That was like watching football when I was a youth. Hard-hitting, great attitude, the fuck you attitude. This is like my fucking house. I'm going to defend it at all costs. It was a thing of beauty to watch, and Christian Ellis makes
Should have seen the hard hitting I was doing when I was a youth.
Yeah, makes a name for himself on Monday Night Football. The Patriots, as a team, executed with the offense, defense, and special teams. You showed the rest of the NFL you should be feared on every aspect of the game. And a bright smile to my face. This team keeps evolving, showing that you still haven't seen the best of them yet. And that should scare everyone in the NFL.
I don't know which part I hate worse.
Me?
Like Homer Ray or Homer Ray who writes an opening take and reads it off the side of the
I didn't read it. I didn't read it.
That's true. He can't read. Bobby, your opening take.
Yeah, very good. It is back. The best story in sports that nobody knows about, Raymond. There it is. The Pats saw that walk in, and they're like, oh, hell no, we ain't letting this lesbian-looking quarterback and that purse beat us. So then Christian Ellis was like, bam, headshot. Then bam, decleats his ass. And then Ray's mother walks in, and they were like, bam, dick in the ass. It was a great night for the Patriots. They whooped their ass, and they are back. Lesbian-looking quarterbacks can get fucked.
By women, preferably. Nice rhyming scheme on that one, Vine.
Thank you.
I'll switch gears a little bit. We haven't talked about the other teams in town recently. We've been mostly football, which we will be tonight as well, but we're going to get a little pulse on the Red Sox and the Celtics. They're both on the verge of dying. So
You're very morbid tonight. You're very morbid.
Shut up, Ray. We all do a Patriots rundown as we usually do. Patriots Giant reaction from Monday Night Football. These guys are real high on them, so that's fun. Good for them. You can't see below the waist, but I'm sure they're rock hard. We've got early lines, which doesn't count or matter anymore because Ray can't keep a ledger. We've got 10 questions with the guy named Rob, who's in a different room, I think. Celtics and Red Sox pulse and simplest minds of the week. Got some more real chucklers, I think. Just some real.
I enjoyed
the bowling one.
Just some real
replay the bowling one.
No. Let's just do some real simple-minded chuckles here at the end of the show. So stick around for that. Welcome to the Semi Sports Show Friday Rewind live December 2nd.
I got something troubling on my mind. I got something troubling on my mind. I got something.
Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, you are welcome. Like I said, you got a new room for Bobby, fresh coat of paint behind him. I do believe that wall looks a little whiter, less dull, just barely. Ray looking cute as a goddamn chipmunk, those cheeks. Fat fuck. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, hit the little bell like they tell you to do, hit the like button on this video, and rate, subscribe, review, tell your mothers, tell your friends. If you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, do the same, and tell them all about our favorite friends down there at I Love Boston Sports. Ray, you've had the pleasure of spending some time with them. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about our favorite friends?
Absolutely. If you're looking for a Boston sports fans Christmas wish list, go down to 250 Grant Street, Braintree, Massachusetts. Go check out I Love Boston Sports. And when you're there, you might even see a Patriots player. Anthony Jennings was there last week. Kyle Williams is next week, and Del Pettis the week after. But yeah, go check them out for all your Boston apparel, socks, Celtics, Bruins, Patriots, and you name it, they got it.
Good for you remembering all the teams. Nice. It is a sports show.
Yeah.
And Kyle Williams, touchdown recipient, Kyle Williams.
Back
Woof.
in.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
He's
Just
fast.
like we said he would. And that's what we got there. Patriots Giants 33-15 victory on Monday Night Football. My biggest takeaway, you kind of mentioned it, or maybe yes, Bobby mentioned it in the pounding and grounding and mother's asses. Patriots came out for blood. They were ready for this game. There was some talk of a letdown game. I had my doubts. I had kind of a little washy whoosh in my gut. Not sure what to happen because it still is a weird feeling. Like I said, is this real life for the Patriots? It seems it is. It seems Mike Vrabel has his team ready to go. They kind of let their guard down in Cincinnati, and luckily the Bengals suck so bad the Patriots got away with it with their 9th straight win, only to come into Monday Night Football on their biggest national televised game in quite some time and dick down the New York Giants like you fucking read about. And like you said, Raymond, old school physical football with a quarterback who is the odds-on favorite for MVP and running away with it by all measures. And I personally get a gooey, ucky feeling talking this positive about this team. But from that showing, that's the main takeaway. Now, I've got some nits to pick and a big one to carry over from last week, which we'll get to. But you guys want to pile on the positivity, or I'll give you one more thing you can go to. The other side of the ball, the Giants, they freaking stink. They're stupid. They are dumb. The quarterback is a joke. That guy is, not only does he suck, but he is infuriatingly annoying to watch just on television with the one eye black and the chain. Even my wife was like, this guy's a fucking loser. Like, look at him. He didn't even throw the ball yet. And she got one look at him, was like, this kid's a clown. And then Christian Ellis sends him into the second deck. The Giants.
I feel like the Patriots also felt that way. That's pretty clear.
Brian Daboll's an idiot.
Brian Daboll's not there anymore.
And I'll let you guys talk after this, but that 2-point conversion, when they just not kick the field goal and get down by 8 and 2 possessions, Brian Daboll, if you're listening, I know you are. That's 2 possessions in a football game, 8 points. Instead, you went for 2 with like 12 minutes left, and now you're down 3 possessions. You fucking idiot! It's a symptom of the NFL. It's their problem. It's an NFL problem. These nerds and the 2-point conversions. Just kick the fucking field goal, you jackass. Go ahead.
Brian Daboll doesn't coach there anymore.
Who's the head coach of the Giants?
2 weeks ago.
He got fired weeks ago. Some dweeb.
Oh, shows how much the fucking Giants matter. 2 wins. They stink.
Do you know what else stinks? Is Abdul Carter didn't play the
Let
first
me ask you
year.
this question.
Okay.
Would Brian Daboll have made a different decision there?
No.
Who made that decision?
Nerds.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My point stands. They stink. Jackson Dart's a fucking loser. Go ahead.
Do you know who else is a loser? Abdul Carter didn't play the first series, and pretty much this is why. He missed the first drive tonight for disciplinary reasons after getting caught watching porn in a team meeting when his headphones disconnected. Giants being Giants.
I did not. Apparently, I'm not up on Giants news because I had no idea that was why he didn't.
They were trying to get him to say it last night after the game too. Like, oh, so what was
the only reason he
why?
would get suspended is as if it was of the boy fashion.
Mike Kafka. Oh, this is the dickhead that they kept showing on TV. I was half paying attention. I got family in town for like the next 7 months.
Christ, why?
I
That's why you're cranky.
Listen to me. Shut up. Mike Kafka. This guy looks like an asshole. Any head coach that's wearing the official beanie stocking cap on the sideline, he's done. That's a Robert Saleh look. That's exactly what that guy looks like. That is not a racial joke. Bobby, you want to pile on the Patriots positivity or the Giants dumpster fire?
The Giants absolutely blow, but no, I did not expect that performance. My main takeaway is the Patriots 100% are aware of when they are on national television. They have been on national television now 4 times, and each time they've showed out. They knew that people were questioning them as a legitimate contender. They came out there with a message. They strong-dicked the Giants for 4 quarters. The Giants happily took it, and it was a pleasure to watch. We actually watched the game, so we know that the Patriots have been winning games by the skin of their teeth the past 3 weeks, and didn't expect it. I thought they'd limp into the bye week, but they went there strutting.
Yeah, and we say skin in the teeth, and I think that's probably more true than not. But you go watch a Broncos team barely escape by the Commanders, and the rubber will meet the
real. It looks like in the NFL, not every game's a blowout.
It's not, but the Patriots seem to do it more so than most teams against the poor competition in the league. So rubber will meet the road, obviously in the playoffs and out of the bye. The Buffalo, Baltimore back-to-back games for the Patriots is going to really be a cursor for this team and see where they're at. But you have the positivity arrow has to be pointing up at this point in time. They've handled their goddamn business. Unlike the Asian Charlie Brown, Young Wei Koo. So can we just put this one in here? 'Cause I've never seen anything like that.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a fake when I was watching it. I'm like, oh, they faked it. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Like he stubbed his toe? Like, what is going on here?
Danny DeVito on the Manning cast was sitting there laughing his ass off.
What happened to Young Wei Koo? He used to be nails. And then
got rid of him in Atlanta. Now he's just not good anymore.
Yikes. That was laugh out loud funny. I've never seen that. I've never seen a kicker do that.
But did you realize what happened when you saw it live, or when you watched the replay, then you started laughing out loud?
My initial reaction was like, I said out loud, I go, oh my God, he shorted. How did you short it? And then either internet said it or the broadcast was like, someone thought it might have been a fake. I was like, maybe it was a fake. It was so stupid and bad.
That was bad.
But no, it was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Porn watching in meetings, terrible Giants football execution.
He tried to get Lawrence Taylor's number, so maybe he's just trying to be like Lawrence Taylor with the porn, you know?
I think at one point in time, all three of us were on the Abdul Carter train.
Can we go back and actually dissect the quote? The actual problem they said was with the headphones off. So if he had the headphones on, this would have been okay.
Yes, because when he came off, he was probably moaning. There was moaning going on.
Yes, you see, he was pretending to watch, and then the Bluetooth.
He's like, yeah.
They died, and they was, and then they're like, "Yo,
what the fuck?
You watching some big booty back there?"
Or you heard, "You want me to suck your dick again?" They're like, whoa, what's going on here?
Whoa, yeah, we don't know what he's into, nor do we care. It's fine, whatever.
It's fine, yeah, whatever makes you happy.
Just don't want to do it in a professional setting.
Exactly.
Also, two things. I think we all need to admit it, and on some level, that we were wrong about Will Campbell. We wanted Abdul Carter at 4. Will Campbell's been probably one of the best picks of the top 5. We could always dissect that draft. Abdul Carter is already proving himself to be an absolute pain in the ass bust, and that you can take that sexual pun if you'd like. That was semi on purpose.
I like that.
Second thing, we need maybe a whole show on people that just watch porn without just trying to get right to the point of
like Bill.
Well, Bill has at least an end goal.
45 minutes with 6 tabs. No way, man.
What is Abdul Carter watching? Is that his film? He's watching film for Pound Town later. I like that position. I'm going to try that. Or is he watching for enjoyment?
He goes in for the storyline.
Porn casually.
He likes the storylines.
That's a psychopath. FBI needs to red flag that cat immediately. I'll tell you what. Let's do a quick break and come back with a little bit more in our zone, some negativity from this game, and the biggest question mark and poor. Let's just go to break. The queen abides.
Yep.
That was a big water. Good for him.
Yeah, we got fucked up that weekend.
Okay. Speaking of getting fucked up, the Patriots are getting fucked up in the offensive red zone over and over and over again. Poor execution. Not as bad as Cincinnati. They get stopped in the goal line, but once they get inside that 15-yard line, it's 20-yard line. It's not good at all. Play calling, execution, whatever you want to call it. Borealis, our boy Northern Lights, went 4 for 5 for field goals. The ones he made, 22 yards, 30 yards, 28 yards, 23 yards. He nearly Asian Charlie Brown, his 45-yarder that missed like a dead duck. But he made the ones where they were kicking from the goal line. But that just tells you, 4 attempts inside the red zone of field goals, failed touchdowns. That's going to come back to bite you in the ass. They know it. We know it. I don't know, why or what the solution is, but it's certainly worth talking about.
Everyone's talking about it. Even they're talking about it on the broadcast that they just have a hard time scoring in the red zone. If it's outside of like the red zone area, like 40 yards out, you think they're going to score. If they get inside that 10 yards, like Bobby was saying last week, they don't know what to do. Their butthole puckers up and they can't either. The O-line's not strong enough, or like Bobby said last week, Drake May's he can't throw in those tight windows. So yeah, I mean, it is a big problem. When you get into the playoffs, it's going to be even a bigger problem.
They missed Tonga lead blocking on the goal line. He was a big part of their goal line touchdown runs. He's obviously out right now, so that's a problem if he comes back in. But they need to get right with that. They can't be the worst team in the NFL in goal line defense and goal line offense. You can't win that way. They're continuing to do it, but they have to develop something, whatever it is, even if it's throwing fades to Booty. He catches it. I don't know, but they got to figure it out. They're not good at it.
Yeah, I think you start, whether it's Tonga or just the offensive line in general, the fact that you can't run the ball, the fact that you can't get 1 yard when you need it on the ground, that's a big problem in the red zone for sure. It sets up your passing game, and they're not threatened by your run game, so they can drop 8 guys in coverage and 15 yards of space. It's hard to pinpoint a throw in that situation. And I think a lot of it goes to inexperience from Drake May. This is where you might see that coming in. Things move faster. It's tighter windows. So fades to the end zone is an easier throw than timing slant, which should be open. You should have, between Matt Collins, Diggs' ability to get open, you should have some guys that can run some pick routes, and Hunter Henry, you should have some guys that you can run some inside stuff there. And I just don't see him running any inside throws, or maybe it's Drake May not wanting to risk it. But
the only other thing they could do that they haven't done is spread it out and run the quarterback in, kind of like the Cam Newton style. They could go shotgun, go in, and he runs up the middle, or bootleg him out. Get Drake May on the move in the goal line is not something they've done.
I think maybe it wasn't goal line. They tried. It wasn't terribly like you couldn't tell that it was a design run, but I think it was. They had one of those plays and it just got blown up. It was a fake. It was kind of a RPO, and Drake May tried to run it up the middle and shift left, and he just got absolutely destroyed.
I know he isn't good at that.
No,
especially after that game when Jackson Dart got fucking hit. I wouldn't want May going scrambling into the goal line with all those big hits and trying to get revenge on him. No, thank you.
No, you want to protect from injury, and also I just don't think he's good at it.
It's fair. He is not good at running the ball in tight spaces.
He's more of the Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes scramble, make the play off script than designed kind of things. But to your point, Bobby, that's one thing they haven't tried, and nothing else is working. So maybe that will be the difference, I think, in winning and losing. Also, the injuries were not as noticeable in this game as maybe expected. On the defensive side of the ball, their D-line, pass rush, and run game is garbage without Milton Williams. In this game, Tonga was certainly missed in the run game. But no pressure, not a lick. Unless you're running a blitz that, the offensive line screws up protection on, they cannot get to the quarterback.
Were they daring him to try to win the game, though? You know how they,
No, tell that to Christian Barmore. Was he daring him just by pretending to rush the passer? No,
Yes.
They just can't get there. They can't get home. They don't have anybody in their front four that can get home. Landry had a decent game, I guess. But it feels like he's always part of some stunt, or they're rushing an extra guy and he breaks free. But that front four without Milton Williams is troublesome. He's coming back, we think. High ankle sprain, but no, his was the knee. I forget what his injury was.
He had the ankle sprain,
Yeah. I think it's 4 games he's going to miss.
Yeah.
The other side of the ball, the injury, O-line was, let's call him quiet in a good way. Now, Drake May was fucking awesome. He navigated the pocket kind of perfectly, but he was not under a lot of duress in this game. I think McDaniels gave a lot of help. Multiple times I saw both tight ends on the left side of the line before the play ran. So
Munford out there as an extra tight end.
Yeah, they were running extra linemen out there. We said that at the beginning of the season when we didn't know this offensive line could be decent. It will automatically just be better because Josh McDaniels actually knows how to coach instead of Alex Ben Pelt just, saying, go get them, boys.
And someone has to say something about Doug Marrone. What he's been doing with this offensive line this year after last year, all you really got was Will Campbell and Jared Wilson. Other than that, it's pretty much everybody else from last year, and he turned that whole fucking operation around.
Well, the center too, Bradbury,
I think Bradbury
And the
came
right
in-
tackle.
in the right tackle. They replaced Ford.
Yeah, so it's basically a whole new offensive
no,
line. So
I
yeah,
know.
fuck
I
me.
mean, no, Doug
No, fuck
Marone.
me. No, fuck me, man. Fuck me.
It's okay, Raymond. Bottom on toilet bowl of dumb, the obvious one. That one was
Layup.
that was in the quay to come out. To sound
Yeah,
that
it was.
stupid.
It had to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
But I think Doug Marone still gets credit, and the underling of
offensive
him. They've had consistency, which is key to an offensive line, is maintaining the five guys out there and gelling, and they've been pretty good. And when half of them are out, and Bradbury's was quote unquote sick / shitting his pants, aka on the verge of disability insurance. It was good to see him, not completely get the game, not completely ruin the game. They even had some strong runs with Stevenson to start the game. He was gashing him a little bit. So
So he looked good.
other guys that look good. Marcus Jones is awesome.
He is awesome.
Quietly becoming like a Teddy Bruschi, Rodney Harrison, Ted Johnson, like fan favorite, makes big plays, timely, that kind of guy. Just a good Patriot.
Yep.
Not the best athlete or skilled player, but just a really good Patriot. He's fun. He's awesome. 94-yard punt return, obviously.
Back-to-back weeks he scored.
True.
I'm not going to say it. Don't put him on offense. Don't need him. We mentioned him.
That's where you're going. I thought you were going to make a mother joke. That's where you're going with offense? I'd rather you make a mother joke than that.
Come on. A little jet sweep. I mean, why not?
We're good.
I mean, we're good, but I don't hate it. He's a
Yeah.
playmaker.
Give him the ball.
He's a playmaker. He'd probably do more than fucking Pop Douglas tripping over his own feet every time he
Did he even play yesterday?
He got a ball, I think.
Oh.
Actually, he had a big third down reception. Actually, that's true.
Mm.
He had a big third down catch. He's out there. He's running around.
Yeah.
The other guy who's running around getting a lot of headlines from this is Christian Ellis. Nearly decapitated Gunnar Olszewski after demolishing Fart on the sideline. Jackson Fart with a stupid chain on one of the best legal hits I've seen in a long time. That was awesome. And what we would have used to call like the Belichick effect, smartly just walks away, collects the 15-yarder from the other guy, and kind of brushes him off. Is like, yeah, I fucked your boy up, and you're an idiot.
And that wussy Giants offensive lineman kept trying to take him down and couldn't. He was like,
laughing
come
at him.
on.
The first hit that he took, Ellis just squared up, took it, and like walked away. It's like, guy, if you're gonna get the penalty, take him down.
Yeah, exactly.
Giants reporters and media people and even podcasts are all saying how it was such a dirty hit. Yeah, it was legal, but it was dirty. You shouldn't. It's like if he didn't do that, he would have got the first down. It would have. So he stopped him. It was 3rd and 1. You guys are dumb. Got the 15-yard penalty. Now it's 3rd and 16. So yeah, you got to do that. Like, stop fucking doing this shit. And Jackson Dart is known for this shit. He doesn't slide. He doesn't take. He always tries to get the extra yards. He dives head first all the time. So yeah, guy's an idiot. You get what you deserve, buddy.
Credit to the broadcast. They mentioned that they said, Patrick Mahomes and quarterbacks in years past had started to take advantage of how they were protecting them, and they have since not changed the rules, but told the officials to keep that flag in your pocket if the quarterbacks are going to try and sneak a couple extra yards in bounds and they get hit. Like, that's a legal hit. And maybe Mahomes still gets that flag, but Dart was squarely in bounds.
He was in bounds.
Oh, God.
He was his next step, if he wasn't hit, was going to be another step in bounds.
Yeah.
So that's on him. If it's Mahomes is smart enough to,
Flop.
fade a little bit and catch the flag. He LeBrons it.
Yeah.
But I think the NFL has done a good job of taming that a little bit, especially for dickheads like Jackson Dart. He stinks. He fucking stinks. The Giants very well could have the number 1 pick in the draft. You have to draft a quarterback. They have to.
No, they're going to run it back with him.
They can't.
They're the Giants. They suck.
He's so bad. He's so bad. Okay.
I would have rather them play Jameis Winston last night than fucking Jackson Dart.
Hell
No,
yeah.
Jackson Dart was awesome.
Jameis-
It added to the whole
Jameis-
experience. It was great. He showed up with a purse. It was great.
Oh yeah, sorry. Winston doesn't look like a lesbian. I apologize.
Thank you.
Apologies.
Drake May. It's been a while since Drake May has been at the bottom of the list of things to talk about in the Patriots game. 24 of 31, 282 yards. Still hasn't got that 300, Raymond.
Yeah, but he's still leading vote getter for MVP. So I mean, whatever.
Goddamn right. He should have. He had a 30-yard touchdown to Hunter Henry called back on some mysterious illegal shift.
They're saying that he went down in his stance, but then or wasn't down in his stance or something like. Oh, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, someone got into
I
a
call that penalty on your mother quite often.
Didn't quite get down in the
That was-
stance that we
That wasn't good.
Well, she has a move. It's called the 3-point stance.
Yeah, exactly.
It's code for anal. Drake May, regardless of that, 77.6 completion percentage, 126 rating, odds on favor for the MVP. Of course, the throw to Kyle Williams, and God bless him, he caught the thing. That's a Brady throw. That's a Brendan LaFell Brady throw right there. How dare I say it? I know, but shit, that's a fucking money throw. He's money.
That's great. That was good. That was a good throw.
No, if
Well,
he
they
can
shouldn't go
learn
in
how
the
to
end zone, in the red zone, they should just stay around there and just chuck it in the end zone. A bigger chance they score touchdowns by the numbers all season.
keep taking false starts to get outside the 20 and then chuck it deep.
Money.
Learn how to throw a 7-yard slant inside the 10, Drake, and we're really going to be cooking with gas here.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. Darius Slayton touchdown, the second touchdown, the Giants that Brian Daboll did not fuck up going for 2. Some idiot and a beanie did because Brian Daboll was fired 2 weeks ago, which everybody knows. Did Christian Gonzalez get burnt on that, or was that in zone? Was that man and he got rubbed and did not follow his defender and just decided to play in La La Land?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Are
what
you
it
sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That-
so can we all go, don't pay this guy?
Oh,
is.
whoa. I mean, now we're going a little too far.
Why?
Pay the man. Pay the
Every
man.
chance this guy, I mean, he's gotten burnt for a touchdown in 2 games against Darius Slayton in this one and against the Bengals against the guy I don't even remember. He has not shown out at all. He's
It's when
kind
I
of
s-
looked slow.
So when I stand naked in front of my wife, I tell her, no one's perfect. Everyone has flaws. Sometimes Christian Gonzalez has a flaw. You know, that was it this week.
And just so we're clear,
What happens after you say that?
She says I have a headache and goes to sleep.
and while we're on the money topic, she still makes more than you too, right?
Not anymore, baby.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, she downgraded. She downgraded sticking with you. She downgraded sexually, romantically, and professionally. Every chance she's had, not the best decision to make her, Mrs. Lanston.
Nope. Nay.
Sorry to bring that up. But it was supposed to coincide with not giving Christian Gonzalez money either. And maybe he'll do the right thing and settle to stay with the Patriots for a lesser contract because that's what he deserves. He does not deserve Sauce Gardner contract money. Not when you're getting burnt by Darius Slayton and some bum in the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm just I'm a little bit
Either way,
down
look,
on Gonzalez.
the big time corners, you need good ones. You can't make paying. That's just not a position that you pay big money to. And look what happened. Sauce Gardner goes there and his Achilles exploded.
Bingo. I just don't want them to give Christian Gonzalez that contract. That market here. That's my take. I will ride that. I will ride that train to Gravy Town if they let me.
Well, it's a player option, right? It's a player option for this offseason, and then they have the following.
Yes,
His
but
third
he'll
year.
hold-
It was it's a 5-year.
No.
This is a first-round pick.
No. This is this is the new NFL. He will hold out next year for a contract.
Well, of course,
He'll
yeah.
have 1 year left on his deal.
That's
and
what we're saying. Okay.
He will hold
But
out.
he'll be under contract next year because they'll.
Yeah, but he's not going to play. So you either sign him or you trade him. You either extend him or you trade him.
Trade him.
Right.
Trade him.
Okay, now we're on the same page. Glad you officially have understood that I'm right. And to finish it all off, the Patriots are the number 1 seed in the AFC, but I give you fraudulently because the Commanders are buffoons like the Giants head coach, which is not Brian Daboll, when they were going to tie the game in overtime. Instead, they went for 2, which blew up in their face because it always does in those situations. Take the points, you fools.
Well, it's Dan Quinn, so.
Everyone's an idiot. I did not give. I mean, if I just backtrack, if I already said this, I'm sorry. can we give Mike Vrabel credit for not being one of those fools and kicking the ball 4 times inside of like the 10-yard line in that game, understanding that his team can't score in the red zone? That's some good NFL coaching in this day and age.
Or the nerds told them that you guys suck in the red zone, start kicking it. That's the better option.
I mean, they won by 18 points. They got 15 of them on field goals inside the 10-yard line. Just do the math, you freaking bozos. Do the math. Anyway, Commanders blow it out there in Denver, which obviously, gives Denver 10 wins. Patriots get their 11, so they're in the first seed, but they have a game on the Broncos. Very easily, the Broncos could win this week and be the number 1 seed all over again. I just finished with the same question. Is this real life? Is it real life? You have faith in the Patriots. Actually, a better question. Do they have the clearer path to the number 1 overall seed, or do the Broncos?
Patriots.
The Patriots have a clearer path.
Just because of schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to
Their
play Kansas City
game-
again, Green Bay. I think they got to play the Chargers. So, yeah, they got tough sledding compared to us, who, if you can split with Buffalo and the Ravens, you got the 1 seed.
I agree with you on the schedule. I think the Patriots are just better. I think Drake May is just better. I don't think the
absolutely.
Commanders take the Patriots to overtime and lose in a bozo play. I think the Patriots probably figured a way to handle their business and win it in regulation. That's what they've shown us all season long. Bobby forgot to pay his internet bill. Oh, did you catch that?
I'm
No,
here.
it's not him. He's here.
He froze. He froze with his eyes closed like he was doing a Native American meditation.
Racist.
Whatever. There you go. That's the Patriots talk. We'll be right back after headlines with the obvious one.
Yeah, thank you there, Richard. The Patriots are 11-2 after beating the Giants, like Aaron Hernandez beat the gay out of himself, 33-15. Drake May notched another MVP game in his resume for this season, while Christian Ellis nearly decapitated not 1, but 2 Giants players. Pats are on a bye week. They next play Week 15 against the Buffalo Bills. Celtics are 11-9, but feel like they are just 1 player away from really being a contender. That 1 player was shown practicing just 211 days after tearing his Achilles. If only Bobby's mom could come back after Rich and I tear her up on Thursday nights. The Bruins are second in the Atlantic Division, and if we take Felger's word for it, they are a playoff team. Bruins are in Detroit to take on the Red Wings, another nickname we had for Rich's mom back in the day. And in Red Sox news, newly acquired pitcher Sonny Gray, in his first interview with Boston Media, says he absolutely hates the Yankees. I can get behind this guy. This has been Headlines with the obvious one. Back to you, Richard.
Gets behind you, too.
Some real saucy headlines there.
Thank you.
I am not a fan of your positivity of the Celtics. We'll get back to that.
Perfect. Early lines, you ready?
That's
Ready.
what we're doing.
All right, perfect. Last week, someone had a really good week, and that was me. I went 5 for 5 in my games. I now have 33 correct picks this season. Bobby went 3 out of 5. He is now at 30, and Rich, poo-poo, went 2 for 5 and is at 26. So,
And I've missed 4 weeks, or just so everyone's on the same record?
2 weeks, but okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Let's start
No.
things off with the Cowboys at the Lions. The Lions are 3-point favorites for Thursday Night Football. Cowboys averaging 437 yards for the last 3 weeks, while Detroit is giving up 316 yards per game on defense. Richard, you're in last place. Do you want to go first?
Last.
I will go first since I'm in first place, and I will be taking the Dallas Cowboys with the points. They are rolling. They beat not only the Kansas City Chiefs, but they beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They are putting up points. They look like they are a very good team right now and hitting the right button at the right time. Bobby?
I've been telling you the Lions are frauds for weeks. Cowboys.
Lions. Go.
Hold on there, Richard. I have to write it down in the ledger or else it doesn't work, you know?
L-I.
Thank you.
Oh.
Next game on the docket, the Bengals, who are 4-8, travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills, who are 8-4. Bills 6-point favorites. It will be cloudy and 27 degrees in Buffalo. Joe Burrow has not lost a game this season, while Josh Allen is a turnover machine the last month of the season, and he has an actual pick a game or a turnover a game this whole year. Richard,
I'll
first
go
or
last.
last? I will go. Give me Joe Burrow and the points. He hasn't lost all season. Understand?
Yeah, we heard that. We heard
Okay.
that.
I didn't know
Give
if
me
you
the
heard that.
Bills.
Bengals. Hold on. Bills for Bobby because he's stupid. Go ahead there, Richard.
I am also going to go with the Bills because Joe Burrow is a top 6 quarterback at best. He's also a lesbian.
He's not playing the Patriots, though. Next game on the
Doesn't change
docket.
that fact.
This is actually a good game, I think. Colts 8-4. They're a 1.5 point favorite going to Jacksonville to take on the 8-4 Jaguars. Cloudy, rain showers, and 63 degrees in the swamp for Sunday. In the past 5 years, the Colts have not won in Jacksonville and have lost by an average of 14 points. Bobby, I'm throwing it to you.
I watched the Colts. They looked like complete ass. Jacksonville's going to win. And plus, I have history on my side. Give me the fucking Jags, baby.
I, too, will be piggybacking off of Bobby and taking the Jags, and I think they're going to cement themselves into playoff talks after this game.
Colts.
This is fucking awesome. Great. Next game on the docket, we have Steelers 6-6 traveling to Baltimore to take on the 6-6 Ravens. 6-point favorites for the Ravens. 43 degrees and partly sunny in Baltimore. Aaron Rodgers has a 3-1 record against the Baltimore Ravens in his career. With all the games being played in the regular season, he has completed 74 passes for 911 yards with 7 touchdowns and 4 interceptions against them. Bobby?
Ravens.
He's wavering.
You're going to pick the fucking Steelers after what you just watched on Sunday?
He's wavering.
I'm going to take the Steelers because I don't think they're going to win, but give me the 6 points. I think it's going to be close. So give me the Steelers and the 6 points.
Yep, Ravens going to walk away with this. That was nice. Thank you. Thank you, wavering coward.
Thank you. Last game on the docket, the Texans 7-5 traveling to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs, who are 6-6 and 3.5 point favorites. Clear skies and 24 degrees for Sunday Night Football. Texans are 1-3 in their last 4 matchups with the Chiefs, beating them all the way back in 2019. Since then, a 3-game losing streak. Mahomes is 13-6 on Sunday Night Football. I'll go Texans. Bobby?
Texans going this way, Chiefs going that way. Give me Texans.
Oh, it's like what me and your mother looked like last night, Vine. Give me the Chiefs. They're not dead yet. Texans are cowards. And their offense stinks.
What size wife beater are you going to wear when you have to wear that wife beater, Richard?
This is the anti-bot pod early lines edition. We are protesting the ledger, which is
You're
inaccurate.
protesting. You're the only one protesting.
Oh, I have people.
Who? Murad?
I have a movement. I have a movement. All right. That was riveting. We'll be right back with 10 questions from a guy named Rob.
What is this that happened here in the email? There's 10 questions and then it splits and then it goes. What is this? This
Send
is
your
very,
own email, you dumbass. Just open your own fucking email.
very, very confusing.
Wow, you're saucy tonight.
I mean, I'm looking at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want me to read them?
No, please. I just pointing it out. How badly did you want to rip that stupid chain off Jackson Dart's neck?
Very much. I thought it was the only douchebag that was like really offended by it and like all the glitz and glamour from that you're playing NFL football. Like I would just rip it off, but apparently we're all on the same page and we all think he's a douchebag.
He is a douchebag. Keep to leave that Crabtree. Yank that chain.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they were real diamonds. It was probably all fakes. Cubic zirconias.
No, that's probably all real. He stupidly spent his money. He's
Lab
probably
grown?
spent.
No, he spent the money like they were real, but someone got
gypped him. Yeah,
they're not.
Good. That would make me feel better. Will the Colts miss the playoffs?
Yep, that's what it's looking like. Like you said, with the Chiefs going down this way and then the Texans going this way.
That's right.
That's what Colts are doing right now. You know.
Yeah. The Colts are frauds, and they're gonna lose like 3 or 4 in a row and get passed by the Texans.
God,
I think they're going to get passed by the Jags. The Jags are the
The Jags are going to beat them. They're going to have a better record, and then the Texans are going to pass them.
You guys blow with the wind like a fucking fart. It takes a lot to lose that many and win that many games in a row. No, they're in. Good to go.
Daniel Jones is a fucking pumpkin.
Whatever. Everyone sucks. Everyone sucks except for me. Fucking go Pats. Stupid.
You're goddamn right. O'Doyle rules. Should the Pats kick the tires on Adam Thielen?
They can't anymore because he signed with Pittsburgh. So,
way to Brian Dable on that one, you idiot.
Yeah, you fucking moron. Fucking do a little bit more research.
Well, I was going to say no, so I was right. Excellent. Are you a pussy for whining about a kicker threatening to kill you?
What is this about? I am clearly out of the news cycle.
Yeah, what is that about?
So the who are the Jaguars playing this past weekend? Whoever it was, a player from that team, it publicly said that the Jaguars punter threatened to kill him on the field, and they were whining about it. And then the Jaguars coach was like, "Nah, whatever."
I do kind of remember that. I thought that was last week. Here's a quote for you. Do you remember the defensive lineman who the 49ers play? Who punched Juwan Jennings in the dick?
Panthers?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was
Trevor Mooring or whatever.
The defensive lineman from that team said, I quote, "That guy's a hoe." I'm surprised someone hasn't punched him in the jaw yet. I don't think I've heard anybody call another guy a hoe in that setting, and it made me laugh out loud. I almost brought it to the show, but I didn't have time.
Oh, it was Myles Garrett.
Yeah, it was Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett punched.
Yeah, he called him a hoe.
Oh, it was Myles Garrett that called him a hoe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just read the clip.
Titans played the Jags, by the way. That's who.
It was the Titans. Okay, yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Does not being able to shit like a normal person make you disabled?
Raymond? How's it that funny? You know the question's coming.
I just thought it was funny. I was taking a sip of beer. I didn't know it was coming. I don't look at the email.
You've read it before. We had the text chain. The evidence is there. Don't play dumb on top of your dumb. Don't play dumb on top of being
I'm
dumb.
dumb.
You said it in the text today. But Vine's coming. Like, you've read the fucking question. What do you think we are?
I did.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you think this is?
Jeez. So
God.
salty. So you are retarded for shitting your pants. That's what we're going with.
Good comeback. You have actual diagnosed chronic diarrhea from the jab, and you want to get on me because I have a little poopy in my panties once in a while from probably just drinking too much at a mixer? Fuck off, Ray. And I should get disability for that. Pay me, Trump. Obama.
I agree.
Thanks, Obama.
And as I stated, you should have all the stigmas that go with it.
Goddamn
Are
right.
the Cowboys for real now?
Yes.
No. You got no. When have they been for real? 96?
I'm saying they're going up. They're projecting to go
trending
up, and the Eagles
upwards.
are going downward.
Great. They've won a couple games, so technically they're trending upwards. What does for real mean? Are they going to win a playoff game?
Probably won't make it, even if they win out.
Okay, so we all agree they are not for real. Next.
Can the NBA regular season ever be fixed?
No.
Oh, I read this as like fixed as in corrupt, and I was like, it already is.
Oh, no, not a gambling question. It can just not be a boring fucking snooze fest.
Yeah, totally. Just change it. Yes, absolutely. You can change. You just have to make fairly easy tweaks to the game and to the way that the framework is played. Make less teams make the playoffs and stop calling fraudulent fouls. Change the 3-point rule to make teams stop shooting threes, although that's going down. Make the product better. Yeah, you can easily do that.
They do need to address the game, though.
Totally, and they can. And they should.
ISO ball is fucking old news. It's so fucking infuriating to watch.
If baseball can better their product after 150 years, certainly the NBA can do the same.
Do we all agree it's Silverman's fault that he needs to go as the commissioner and that he has ruined basketball by 100% kowtowing to the players instead of David Sterning and telling him to fuck off? I'm gonna take you one back and go. It's LeBron's fault for strong arming his commissioner at the height of LeBron's power, and then since then, yes, curtailing to the players, and now he probably has no leg to stand on with them. Yeah, you got to bring in a strong guy, new commissioner.
Get rid of this NBA Cup shit too. Just play fucking basketball. Yeah.
It is kind of dumb. I didn't hate the idea. It's just throw another idea at trying to make regular season games mean more, which is fine. I like leagues that try to do that, but this is going to get a bad rap. I don't give a fuck about player empowerment. I don't give a shit. I'm here to be entertained. I don't care about the economic equality of billionaires and millionaires. I don't give a shit. Make it so the game is fun to watch.
Here.
Fairly
Bingo.
easy.
Is Abdul Carter already a bust?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've chronicled this.
Watching porn in the fucking team
That was
meetings.
great. That was breaking news here on the sports show here.
That was fantastic. The Bluetooth cuts out and
Ooh.
Suck my dick.
harder, baby.
Are you back in on Kyle Williams?
No.
He's coming around.
One,
He's-
you gotta be more consistent than just one touchdown catch. You gotta really go.
Sorry, I think he plays 14 snaps. So
I'm just saying, get some more catches inside inside both 20s. I'll be happy.
two reasons why. First of all, oh no, I was out on Kyle Williams when he was literally running the wrong routes and getting hit in the shoulder. So no, I guess I'm not technically back. Well, that was a good catch. It was a good football play.
It was a great catch.
You make plays. What else can you say?
Yeah, at least it's shown that one, he's fast, two, he can catch, and if he can just carve out a role where he could just have one or two plays where he's catching 20-plus yard balls a game, that's all we need. He doesn't need to be a volume guy, but hopefully he can find a way to do that. Philosophical question. Since the mind controls the body, isn't every physical problem actually a mental one?
Yes.
Pretty airtight logic, if you ask me. I don't think you can really argue your way out of this.
Are you trying to say that Bill could tell his toes to not be dinked? He could de-dink his toes?
I'm saying that Bill is mentally a mental midget because he has a toe problem.
Bill's mentally weak because his ankles shift inwards and he can't de-dink it via his mind.
Bingo.
Now, if you tried hard enough, do you think Ray could extend his penis to a fully erect situation, or is that
Not even close.
Only if there was another guy in the room.
he couldn't even get it out without chuckling to himself?
It's not wrong. Not wrong, Glenn.
Him and Abdul Carter share the same taste in pornography. We will be right back with the Celtics and the Red Sox Pulse.
Give love my breath.
We'll make this quick. As I told you in the beginning, the pulse is low for both of these franchises. Ray, you seem to be a little bit higher on the Celtics. How dare you? This team's unwatchable. Unwatchable.
It was a joke about Jason Tatum's not there yet. That's what's the big problem.
Good joke. I think it's as much a product of the NBA as it is Joe Mazzulla. However, when I watch the Celtics play, which is hard to do, it feels like their star player and his little band of peons outside of Derek White, who they've ruined, who does nothing but shoot threes. It feels like they are actively in a coup against Joe Mazzulla, who still wants them to jack up as much three-pointers as possible. You watch Jaylen Brown play basketball, and it's just conflicting with what Mazzulla wants the team to do. And what it creates is one-on-one hero ball. And unless Peyton Pritchard goes for 41 or Jaylen Brown goes for 40 and still loses to the Minnesota Timberwolves because they have no identity and still don't know how to play basketball in the fourth quarter, then you're shit out of luck, which leads you to a barely above 500 team, which is probably what they'll be all year because they're too talented individually to lose enough games to be not 500. And then you'll be faced with the decision to bring Jason Tatum back, quote unquote, early, even if he's ready on a team that's marginal at best, when probably they should be better if they just knew how to play basketball. I feel like it's an old story. It's an old headline. It's an old take that Joe Mazzulla stinks. Bobby knows that. And he's been on that train from the beginning. But for fuck's sake, if you had someone that just came in, who's coaching the Pistons, watch that team play. Watch those guys. Who's even better? Go watch the Houston Rockets play basketball.
Oh, I may.
Who's coaching them?
Mr. I may.
That's actual basketball and still within the framework of the NBA. It's a lot of ISO, pick and roll, picking your defensive targets and going at them. But at least it's not like give the ball to Jaylen Brown, get the fuck out of the way, or try to score in fast breaks. If not, huck up a three when you get it. There's no identity, Bobby. Like it is excruciating to watch the Celtics play basketball, specifically in offense.
They legitimately don't have a plan on what they're doing. Every game is a different hodgepodge of just trying to mix fast break, never getting rebounds. They literally get out rebounded in every game. They can't rebound the ball and just jacking up threes. And then Jaylen Brown just trying to play hero ball the whole time. It's terrible. And they sparingly play defense.
What happened to the whole thing during training camp when Jaylen Brown said this is a track team? We're going to be running and trying to get fast break points all the time.
I think it was like
blah,
a
blah,
meme. I don't think it was ever happening.
I guess not, because I haven't seen that once. Every time we watch this or sit down and watch this game, it's always just the same old thing. Jack up threes, get back on defense, jack up another three when you get back on offense. So it's just...
I don't know if he knows how to run or coach or teach a different style of offense. We certainly haven't seen him do it.
Nope.
Does he know how to run a different offense? I don't know. And it speaks to the singularity greatness of Jason Tatum last year. Certainly makes things easier when you've got Drew Holiday and Al Horford and Porzingis at times. And Jason Tatum, who's drawing double and triple teams to then, navigate the defense, he's your best passer on the team, put guys in the best position to win. Yeah, when you've got a top 5 player in the NBA, it certainly makes things easier as a coach. And I started the season saying Jaylen Brown would get exposed. I think he's elevating to where he needs to be. But what he's elevating to is a really good player on a bad team, or not a great team. And I don't know if you caught his interview. The question was about leaving Boston earlier in his career, and he thought about it and blah, blah, blah. We've heard Jaylen Brown talk about leaving Boston 1,000 times, but he talked to Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter, who both told him, you don't want to do that. Like, you can win in Boston. You don't want to go to Atlanta or be the best player on a bad team and just drown away your career. Go win. And then he did, obviously, and got paid the largest contract in NBA history at the time, by the way. So he hasn't bitched that much this year. So let's not get him in trouble for that. But he's elevated to that. Do I have that wrong? He's elevated to a really good player, really good offensive player on a not so great team. And every night his scoring's up 10 points this year because he has to be. Who else is
be that guy? Yeah.
And you're going to be a 7 or 8 or 9 seed because, he can do that through the game, but he still can't finish. He still missed a crucial free throw in the fourth quarter. He can't, they're not good enough to do that. And it starts at the top. They have no identity. It's bad.
Their identity is run and gun threes.
Yeah. And, that's not going to change when Jason Tatum comes back in April. Don't expect him to be that type of Jason Tatum. If they get into the playoffs, could they win a round? Maybe, because Tatum's that good. And next year, that's what I'm afraid of. Next year is kind of what I'm afraid of, is you go back to Mazzulla and Jason Tatum and you're running it back again with a lesser team without Holiday and Porzingis and Horford still. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm down on the Celtics. I'm also down on the Red Sox, who keep telling us that they're adding with the Sonny Gray trade. They're not adding. They haven't added anything. The Sonny Gray trade, which people have talked about ad nauseum at this point, with the St. Louis Cardinals. They got Sonny Gray and $20 million for a guy with a 4+ ERA last year who is here to replace Lucas Giolito. That's all he's doing. We went into this offseason, Ray, with the Red Sox. 2 priorities were to add a number 2 starter and add a right-handed bat. Well, in order to do that, you would have had to replace Lucas Giolito, which they did, and re-sign Bregman or somebody of his caliber, because that's a big piece. If you just go get Pete Alonso and say you've added a right-handed bat, no. You've replaced a right-handed bat. You've replaced Bregman with Pete Alonso. That's not adding. That's not adding.
You need to get Bregman back and Pete Alonso. That's called adding.
This is correct. Or someone of that caliber, or someone of professional caliber, not named Marcelo Mayer to play third base. Same thing on the pitching staff. Sonny Gray is better than everybody not named Bayo and Crochet, but he's just like Lucas Giolito. He's not Joe Ryan. He's not Peralta, or now the latest bullshit rumors is the Red Sox are in on Cole Reagans from the Royals, who's a young stud. He's not any of those guys. So, the biggest insult as a Red Sox fan year after year after year after year is hearing that fraud Sam Kennedy come out after the season and tell us how dedicated they are to the season. And now hearing Breslow come out, who at least I think is a little bit more forthright, and but he's still spinning webs of bullshit. That the word adding is really fucking getting on my nerves. Replace the guys that you lost, then add on top of that to tell me that you're trying to improve your ball club. And to this point, certainly they have not done that.
Well, also, it's December. The winter meetings haven't happened. It's not February after the Super Bowl, where usually all of these big names start moving, because that's what MLB does now. It's let's wait till spring training now to sign all these fucking guys. So let's wait till then. They did something that we didn't expect them to do. They made a trade in fucking November for Sonny Gray, which was amazing to see that they actually have like baseball in their mind in November right now, instead of watching the Premier League with Liverpool or the Penguins in the NHL. So this is a bright side for the Red Sox right now. They made a move. They made one. It's nice. They didn't add. They just replaced someone. So wait till February. If they don't do anything from then that's when we start talking.
There's no bright side. This is not the time to bring positivity.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
This Red Sox segment.
Sorry.
Until
fuck these guys. Fuck them. They're not doing shit. They gotta fucking go out there and go get Joe Ryan. They gotta fucking do whatever they gotta do to get that fucking second starting pitcher in this rotation.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah,
you're goddamn right.
You're fucking goddamn right.
Because you know what? We work on trends. And what in the past recent Red Sox history tells you that they're going to go achieve the major milestones they need to achieve to get to a point where you're going to be okay, which is re-sign Bregman, sign Pete Alonso, and trade for a number 2 starter. None. They have no track record.
No track record, motherfuckers.
Recent memory. You're goddamn right, Ray. I'm glad you're on my side on this.
Right. Yeah.
And they've also come out.
You, Bobby.
They're not going over that second competitive bounce tax.
No.
So you've got about $30 million left here in
enough.
payroll, and you've got holes to fill like a Tuesday night at goddamn Irene's, right, Ray?
Goddamn right.
Bobby, your finishing thoughts on the Red Sox?
Can't wait for the MLB hot stove coming up for Ray. That's when it's going to get exciting.
He does like hot stoves and everything that comes
hot
up.
stoves coming.
I like food.
Yep, he's fat. Okay, we're going to be right back to finish it up with Simplest Minds of the Week.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as stupid does.
And we're back with Simplest Minds of the Week. Some real classic chuckles here today, Bobby. This one's called Classic Dudes. He doesn't get it. Bobby doesn't get it. Play it again.
Oh, I didn't see the leg kick.
Does that even work? We gotta try that. Only the Simplest
it
Minds.
works.
It went down like a sack of bricks.
A slow sack of bricks.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't even mad about it either.
No,
He
you
just got right
that's
up.
that's bros being bros. You just like, yeah, you got me. Well done.
Seems like a good
Cover
hang.
your dick. I'm gonna come cock slapping later.
That's gotta be a scary feeling. You got nowhere to stop. He's going down.
And,
You got a carriage full of
you
clothes.
just know that your dick is exposed and could get just lightly whipped at any point.
This next one called Fire Marshal.
Help me build this fire back up. All right, coming. Oh, you're my. Are you okay?
My legs don't work no more, Lieutenant Nine.
He just fell flat on the face of the truck.
Again, not that upset. We watch that one more time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Help me build this fire back up. All right, coming. The hell, dude? Oh, you're my. Are you okay?
My bullshit meter is almost higher than that was planned. but
I was thinking the same thing because
that woman
Look
is
at
a
the
good
stage.
actor, though. That's a genuine laugh. Now maybe the guy set it up, but that's a genuine laugh. The guys might have set her up. All right, this next one hits close to home.
This is not fucking fake.
This one's not fake. It is great. It's called Can't Even Take a Shit.
It's a scream at the end for me. It's a scream at the end. One more time.
I like the delay. The whistle goes in, and it's like a 1 second. You think he saw it like at the bottom of his shoes? Like, what the fuck is that?
I like that.
Good old fashioned chuckles right there. Simple minds. Simple minds. If you like what you've seen, had a little fun today on this video, rate, subscribe, hit the button down there. Tell your friends, as always, tell your mothers. And tell them about next Tuesday at 8:30. We'll be live here on YouTube and everywhere else. See ya next Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
See you then.